Hello and welcome back to The Witch Source. I am Whitney and today I am doing a cut you from my life spell to remove, banish, and cut someone from your life. There's been a few requests for some spell work like this, so I figured I would go ahead and do a video for you. Now this spell is not new, it's been around a while and it is effective. So it has been for me, very much so, and I hope that it is effective for you as well. Now, you can use this spell to remove someone from your life, and you can also use this spell to remove someone else from somebody else's life. Okay, so like if there's something going on and you want to split two people up, for example, you could use this spell. So what you would do is, I have a blank sheet of paper here, but what you want is a photo of the person of who you are wanting to cut from your life, okay, or cut, from the life of the other person. And it helps to have a full body photo, okay? So for this purpose, I'm going to just draw a stick figure, and this would be the person that you are wanting to cut. Again, it helps to have their whole body. If that's not possible, it's okay to have their face, but really a full body image is best. Okay, now this is the target from who you want to remove. So you want to make sure that you are focused on them, and this is where your intention is going. Now on the back of your photo, you're going to write the person's full name if you know it, okay? You're also going to write their birthday if you know it. Now, if you don't, that's okay, but you really want to make sure that you are focused in and really putting the intention on removing this person, okay? You want to really build up the energy, and you really want to pay attention to the intention of, why this is so important to you, because that does help as well, okay? Now, on the back of this photo, you're actually going to write your spell, all right? So here is the spell. Sorry about the noise, you guys. My beads here make some noise. But I love my crystals. And it is preferable to use black ink because we are banishing, okay? So the spell is, I now cut you from my life forever. You and I will no longer be together. And as I will this, so mote it be, peace and harmony are now restored to me, okay? Now, if you're doing this spell to remove someone from somebody else's life, you're going to hold the intention and you'll replace I with whoever you want to replace as you and I with the people that you are trying to separate, okay? So the you would be the person in the photo, okay? So like you would say, let's just say this person is John. So you would write you for John and April, okay? Let's say April is the person in your life that you want to keep, but John needs to get out of the picture, right? So you would write, you and April will no longer be together, because the you is this person here who you're removing, okay? So hopefully that is clear. If you guys have questions, let me know. Now, once you have their name, birthday, you've written the spell, you've really put the intention and the energy behind it, which is the important part. And you then flip your photo back over, okay? Now, you have options here. Some people actually like to black out the eyes of the target. You are welcome to do that if you want. Okay. Now, I like to make sure that I do an extra boost when I'm doing my magic, right? Like I really want to make sure I have everything I need to make sure it's going to not only work, but work well, work fast, and give it the magical boosters with, of course, our herbs and oils. All right. Now, again, work with what you have on hand. All right. You'll hear us say that at the Witch Source over and over and over again. Okay. I am using a black candle because I am banishing. But if all you have is a white tea light, use the white tea light. Okay. And it's fine. Really, it is. If you don't have these particular herbs and oils, let your intuition guide you to use whichever ones you feel like are right for your purpose. It's okay. I personally prefer to use, our line, the Witch Source line of products, which were created based on, our use in our witchcraft and historically, what we have used. And then that's what brought into creating our own lines here. But you use what you have, all right? So the first thing I'm going to do, now that we have all this ready to go, I'm going to lay my herbs out, and I am using Mugwort, and this is our Mugwort Ritual Herb, okay? And I'm also going to be using Vervain, all right? So the good thing about these two are not only are they good at banishing, they're also good at protecting, okay? So it just adds that extra little layer of protection around yourself while you are working on banishing this person. And these are also good for freedom, okay? So because you're freeing yourself of this person, right? You're getting rid of them and their, negativity or whatever else it is that you feel like you need removed from your life and why this person has to go. I'm getting low on my personal stash here, you guys. I do use my ritual tools quite a bit. All right, so here's my herbs. And as always, you guys, please use caution when you're using herbs in case you have some kind of sensitivity or allergy. And some herbs are, of course, poisonous, so you want to do your research. And I always recommend washing your hands afterwards. All right, so now I'm going to use our Nevermore Ritual Oil, okay, because we don't want to see them. They will be nevermore, right? We want them gone. So I'm going to anoint my candle here, and I just do a couple drops. And again, you guys, you can go as large or small with using your herbs and oils. It's really up to you, as far as whatever you've got going on. Now, typically there are a little bit of rules about anointing your candles. If you're wanting to send something out, get as in like banishing, you go from the bottom to the top to send it out. And if you're wanting to call something in, you're going to anoint from the top down. So really there's no hard and fast rules. You just want to essentially anoint your candle. And then I like to roll my candle in the herbs that I have laid out here. And yes, it can get messy. And I personally love messy spell work because I just feel like, it just really gets you going and in the vibe and sets that intention. And you really just want to focus, right? We're focusing the energy, we're focusing the intention, we're focusing on why are we using these herbs? What's special, what's important here? What are we doing? We are banishing, we are freeing, we are releasing ourselves. Now, if you know me, I love the baby wipes for the quick clean up. So I do keep them on hand. They're also great for cleaning up your slate plate when you are done with your ritual. And they're good just in between until you can go wash your hands. So when I'm done here, I will actually go wash my hands. So guys, please make sure that you are keeping that in mind anytime, again, you are working with herbs and oils. Then you also, before you go play with your matches or your lighters, you want to make sure that your hands are dry. You don't want to be flammable when you're about to light up your candles. So, okay. Now, I also, you guys, like to use ritual matches, right? So I'm going to be using, this is our little set of ritual matches. These are the orange tipped ones. So much fun. So much fun. So those are also available on the website, you guys, if you're interested. So I'm going to light my match. And I'll show you how this is done. Okay, so I've got my match. I'm going to take my candle and I'm going to light the end. Okay, done with my match. Now, you want to drip this wax right on top of the target's face. Okay, so I'm using these beeswax candles, or stick candles, because I love them. But if you have a tea light, you'll just go ahead and put your tea light right down over on top of their face. Now, once I've got a little bit of wax dripped, I can set my candle in it and let it kind of just firm up. And there we go. My candle is set. Okay. Now, the last part of this is you are going to take a sharp blade. Now, if you do not have a ritual blade, use a butcher knife, whatever sharp blade you have in your home. And you're going to lay it across the center of the photo. All right, now, this is it, you guys. You've got to really make sure your intention is strong, that this person is going to be gone, okay? Now, you're going to let your candle burn out completely on its own. We do, of course, recommend using a fire-safe surface, which is why I love using my slate plate. And you do not want to leave your candle unattended, so you want to sit with it, which is another reason why I like, our beeswax candles. They burn pretty quickly. Tea lights are good as well. Again, if you don't have any of this stuff, use what you have, okay? The intention and you getting what you need and, the reason why you're doing the spell work is the most important thing. So now, as the candle burns down and out, that's fine. Just let the candle burn out on its own. If you're using, now our candles should go out in a little pool of wax, all right? Your picture should not catch light, all right? It'll just, the flame will go out in its own little pool of wax, and that's it. So you don't actually want to burn this photograph, okay? You don't want to let the candle catch the photograph on fire. That is not good, all right? Because what you need to do is leave this blade in place for 24 hours, okay? This is a 24-hour spell. So you're going to leave your blade laid across the photo for 24 hours. And once that candle burns out, leave it as well. So then you're going to not touch this. Once the candle burns out, you're going to walk away and you're going to let it do what it needs to do. Okay? And you're going to leave it for 24 hours. Now, after 24 hours, you're going to come back. All right? You'll remove the blade. And then you have options as to what you want to do with your spell remnants, which would be the photo, the herbs, and your leftover candle wax. So your options as far as the remnants, you can, if you so choose, you can burn the photograph and then remove the ashes from your home and property, all right? But if you don't have a safe way or place to do that, it is not the only option, okay? The other option is to rip up the photograph, okay, and to collect all your herbs and your candle wax and your photograph, rip it up, and then throw it away, okay? Now, since you're wanting to remove somebody from your life, this is the type of spell remnants and leftovers that you will not bury. Do not bury this, because then it cannot go away, right? The other option is to toss it into a flowing body of water that will flow away from you, okay? Now, again, a lot of this stuff is environmentally safe, right? And if you are questioning that, if you don't feel good about that, if you don't feel right about tossing something into a river that flows away from your home, mind you, don't do it, okay? It doesn't really matter. What does matter is that you get the remnants and the leftovers away from your home, okay, and your person. So if you put it in the trash, which you can put it in your trash at your home and then take your trash out. Preferably do that when you know the trash is also then going to be picked up, right, the same day or at least the next day and removed from your home. Otherwise, go throw it in a trash somewhere out in public where it's going to get gone and be taken off and away from you. All right. The biggest thing is that it is away from you. Don't put it in the trash and it sits in your trash can in your house for a week. Okay. That's a no-no. Don't do that. So you guys, I hope you've enjoyed this spell. I hope it works well for you. Like I said, it's worked wonderfully well for me in the past to remove people in situations that I just needed gone and was done with, and it needed to be nevermore, right? If you guys have questions, comments, follow-ups, please let me know. I'd be glad to answer any questions. Just leave them in the comments. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. We would love it if you would subscribe, turn on notifications. You'll know when we go live to do witchy talk and card pulls. If you have not yet, please join us on Facebook. We're also on Instagram. I'd love to have you follow us there. And you guys, don't forget, we have a podcast. So wherever you can listen to podcasts, right? We're on Apple, Google, Pandora, Spotify, iHeartRadio, all of them. Anywhere you can listen to a podcast, just look for The Witch Source. We also have all of these products available for sale on our website, which is thewitchsource.com. So you can find that there. You can also find links to all of the social media, the podcast, other spell videos, all that good stuff is available there on the website. And I think that has covered it. We also do private readings. Those are available. And would love for you to connect in that way. I love doing magic. I love doing readings. And I love connecting with you people and helping, right? Like whatever you got going on. Also, we have a Facebook group, the Witch Source Society. It's a wonderful place to go ask your questions, okay? It's for the newbie witch, the baby witch, and the seasoned witch alike. And the good thing about getting in there is you actually talk to us here at the Witch Source. So there's me, Whitney. You also have access to Phoenix Rose, who you guys have seen on some of the Witchy Talk lives, and my sister Courtney, who does the podcast with us as well. And, we're witches. It's what we do. It's what we've done for years and years and years. And we are passionate about our craft and sharing the craft and teaching and helping others. So you can connect with us within the group. But when you post your comments and questions in the group, you're also going to get, advice and help from other witches in the group who have been there, maybe have some experience, some insight to share. So we do try to keep it very high vibe, where it can be educational, informative, fun, and of course, magical, right? Because it's all about living that magical life and staying magical. So make sure you are owning that. Own your power. You are powerful, which is why you are here doing this spell work. And yeah, you guys, good luck. Let me know what questions you have. Also, you can drop us an email at thewitchsource@gmail.com. I love getting your guys' emails, questions, comments, other spells that you guys want to know about, questions you have we can talk about on the podcast. Any of that, would love to hear from you. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe, and you guys share. If you would share, we would absolutely love it. And again, when you come and, purchase a reading or purchase supplies, that is helping support us as well. And I do very much so send out so much love and gratitude and appreciate that as well. You can find our little witchy spoons and matches. Lots of fun stuff available. I hope you guys will check it out. But yeah, stay magical, you guys. Have a great day.